Hey guys, it's your girl Pam with Tappers Creek Homestead and more. I'm just sitting here in my car because I'm reflecting about some things that I have been thinking about. And one of them is literally working every day, trying to make some money so I can get the things that I need. But guys, let's be honest. Working a 9 to 5 is not making you richer. It's making whoever you work for richer. So I've had a lot of talent, things that I'm good at doing, but I lack motivation. And when you're stressed and depressed, it makes you want to just not do anything. So as I sit here in my car, working, taking a break, trying to figure out my life choices, because I will be 49 in May, and started my YouTube journey like a lot of people told me to, or I suggested that we do. YouTube is not for everybody. You know, just because the next person is blowing up and getting the money that you dream about getting, I put a lot of work and effort into my channel because I'm actually live Monday through Friday. I try to do a lot of shorts. I try to do more vlogs. But guys, coming up with content, coming up with ideas, it's starting to burn me out. And my journey is not the same as you guys' journey is. I'm not walking in your shoes and you're not walking in mine. And I just want to be able to have something of my own. I never owned a house. Father's buying a house. I've rented several houses. I've lost several houses. Had plenty cars, lost plenty cars. But now I'm at a point now that all my daughters are grown and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know where to begin. And just because you have talent, it doesn't mean anything if you don't have the mindset to move forward and try to accomplish some of the things. Like, I do have visions, I have goals, I have everything that I want to do in my mind. But when you're in a position that you living with someone else, which is my case, you're limited on space and what you can and cannot do. And guys, I am literally trying to grow my social media channels. I'm on all platforms. It's me and my granddaughter. We are trying to become 100% self-sufficient. It's getting hard. And it's getting to the point that it's affecting my health. And I know that's not a good thing. And trying to get my mind to think about other things and do things better, it's becoming unbearable. I'm like literally at my wit's end. And I don't like feeling this way. I most definitely don't like feeling this way. A lot of the times I keep a lot of stuff balled up because I don't be wanting to talk to people. One, I don't want them. You know how so many people, you talk to them and they always say, well, girl, you just have to think positive. Girl, you have to do this. Girl, you have to do this. Well, if you have not walked a mile in Tampa shoes, you can possibly tell me how I'm feeling. And to be getting ready to turn another year old and I'm still stuck. It's like I'm not moving forward. I'm going backwards. And I know I'm not the only person in this world that's going through things and feeling this way. So we're not alone. It's just we have to come to the reality that sometimes things don't always come your way. I do know I'm not perfect. I do know I desire to have land and start a small homestead. So I've been learning the techniques of learning things to incorporate on my homestead whenever I'm able to get it. But as I wake up every day and drive a ride share to go pick up people, and I'm making less and less money, my knee and my hip is playing a major part in me standing up, as well as the swelling. Guys, I need all the advice, some suggestions or something, because I've been on Indeed sitting in the car trying to find me a job, and Lord knows I cannot find anything because I don't have experience doing anything. The only thing I know how to do is drive. I've been doing it for so long, so that's all I know how to do. I want to get the CDLs, but the way my mind is set up, trying to remember that stuff, it's hard. It's hard. So, guys, I mean, if you work at a 9 to 5 and you want to get out of the rat race, which is what I'm trying to do, get out of this rat race and work for myself. It's just trying to figure out what avenues to go down. Paying somebody to tell me some information about starting a business or doing this route or joining this pyramid, that's just not me. I'm just not into, I mean, don't get me wrong. I ran a business. I had a daycare. I had an in-home daycare for years. I know how to run a business. But during the time me running my daycare, I got kind of depressed and stressed because I started having a lot of health issues and I had to start having a lot of surgeries. So I ended up shutting my daycare down. Well, I got 9 grandkids, so that's a daycare right there. I don't need to have to open up that one no more. But I'm literally trying to figure out what makes me happy, what I want to do. And I do like doing social media. I do like talking and having the lives and doing the shorts and doing the vlogs. I just really like learning new things because Lord knows if I didn't lose my house 2 years ago, I probably wouldn't have been in the garden community at all because I was an avid prepper, doomsday prepper, if that's what you want to call it. I did those type of things. But for all this gardening, if I didn't lose the house, I wouldn't be interested in becoming a gardener as well as a beekeeper because I've been taking beekeeping classes with a friend of mine named Sarah down here in Columbus. Learning how to do medicinal herbs. What else? We're getting ready to take a dispatching class to learn how to process chicken. It's the things that I knew that I'm doing, the things that I'm doing now, as opposed to when I was in my house, I wasn't thinking about it. Lord knows I wasn't thinking about being no beekeeper. Being around bees, Tampa, being around some bees. Oh no. But that experience, that day that I actually went, it did something to the point that, guys, standing in the midst of bees is so refreshing and so relaxing because they're doing their work. You're the outsider because that's their domain. They're doing the work. But when you in there, it brings you a calm of, it's just a calmness that comes over you if you're in the hives and watching and inspecting and all that type of stuff. Learning about the different herbs. It's rewarding because it's something powerful to be able to go out and get a herb that do the same thing that the doctors prescribe you to at the drugstore, that's actually supposed to help you with one thing but turn around hurting you with something else. So the benefits of medicinal herbs is a powerful thing. So being in this rat race of waking up every day now, my goal, I have to work every day, and it's weighing my body down. I have over 225,000 views, over 15,000 watch hours on my YouTube channel alone. I'm struggling to get 1,000 subs, guys. It doesn't cost you anything. I know my content is not for everybody, but if my content is for you and you enjoy watching a grandmother and a granddaughter duo learning new things, experiencing new things. Me and my granddaughter went to the ocean for the first time. I've never seen the ocean. And when I said it was so breathtaking and rewarding, that these are things that I want to do now. Because I done missed out on so much in my life. And I just really want to be successful at one thing. So if I could be successful at putting information out that's helpful and meaningful to others, I want to be a full-time content creator. I want to be a full-time artist. I want to be a full-time herbalist, beekeeper, gardener. I just want to be 100% self-sufficient and not work this rat race of working and making pennies and making other people rich. I'm over that. I'm literally over that. I will be 50 in almost another year and a half, because this year I'll be 49. And I'm in the same spot. I have nothing to show for it. I've never owned a home. I just want a home. I just want some land. I just want to be able to grow my own food. So I don't know where it's coming from. I don't want to constantly eat bioengineered food. We don't know what we're putting in our bodies. So guys, if you know of any way that I can come across residual income, ways to make money that's going to keep coming in, by all means, leave me something in the comments. I'm just open for a lot of stuff. I do know I'm trying to get my CDLs. It's just studying, trying to remember the questions so I can take the test, which me working the way that I work, and then I come home, I don't have a lot of time to do the studying that I want to do because I have to make money. I'm the only one making money to pay my bills. Nobody's paying my bills. Nobody's going to pay my bills. I have been single since 2020. I'm not dated. I'm not trying to date. I'm not trying to mingle with anybody because I'm focusing on trying to get what I want. And that's just to be 100% self-sufficient, growing everything, living off the land like God intended us to do. And just be in my own peace. I know the world is in chaos, guys. You know, I know a lot of times people can't afford to grow their own things. But if you can, take time and get a bucket and put some tomatoes, some soil, some tomatoes, and some fertilizer. If you got a small patio or a balcony, take the time and start planting some stuff. Even with the hydroponics, that's indoor growing. Try to get some type of food growing in your homes, guys, because we don't know what the future is going to hold. And if if you're someone like me that's tired of running the rat race and working for the next person, sit down, get you a journal, write down the thoughts that come to your mind of what you want to do, and just execute it and just start. So, but guys, if you please like this video, share this video, and above all, please consider subscribing to our community, because I would love to have you a part of Creekside family as well. You are so much blessing to me and my granddaughter, and I appreciate all the love and the support. Thank you for watching. I'm your girl Pam. Everybody calls me Tampa, and I will see you with the next video. Bye.